Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. So we're going to be talking about how to make sure that your family is prepared for a winter storm. So first we'll talk about what to do to prepare ahead of time. Then we'll talk about what to do during the storm. And then we'll talk about what to do after the storm. Let's go ahead and get started. So before the storm, how should we prepare? What should we have stocked in our home to make sure that we're all set to go in case a big winter storm is headed our way? So the first thing to think about is a flashlight. At least one flashlight, but if you have a few, that would be great too. You'll want to make sure that you have extra batteries for that flashlight just in case. And extra batteries for any other item that you would use around your house. For example, maybe a battery-powered radio to make sure that you're following along with any special weather updates. You'll also want to make sure that if you have pets in your home, that you have extra pet food, extra blankets on hand, and extra towels on hand. Now you don't need to go around your house and grab all of those things before your storm is coming, but just make sure that you know where they are. You'll want to make sure that you have plenty of safe, clean drinking water. If you have a wood fireplace, before you use any heat source, you're going to want to talk to the adults in your house and make sure that it's okay and that they're with you to help you with anything that you might need. Another great thing that you could keep on hand would be hand warmers and feet warmers. Well, you might want to keep some nuts or granola bars, something that's non-perishable, that does not need to be cooked or refrigerated. Another great item to have is a fire extinguisher. Think about some things that you might wear outside if you are going to play in the snow. You'll want some nice warm pants, long sleeve shirt, maybe your coat, a sweatshirt, a hat, a scarf, gloves, warm sock. One last but most important thing you'll want to make sure that you have on hand is a first aid kit. Now, while most of this video is about what to do before, during, and after a winter storm while you're inside your house, you might also want to check out our virtual programming video that we posted on our Facebook page on December 10th. This video teaches you how to be prepared during a winter storm and items that you should have in your car in case of an emergency. So now we know how to prepare ahead of time when we know a winter storm is coming. A great website to look at is NOAA.gov. Sometimes it's called NOAA, or the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration website. You can look at weather, the climate, oceans, fisheries, satellites, research, and a ton more. So if you click the link at the top to find your local weather, you can put in your city, your state, or your zip code and track the storm that's coming so that you know when it will arrive and about when it should be leaving and how strong of a storm it might be. Remember that if you're using a heat source other than your regular heater in your house, you're going to want to make sure that an adult helps take care of all of these items for you. If you would like to help, then make sure that you ask your adult if it's okay and make sure that they say yes before touching anything. So during our winter storm, we're going to want to make sure that we're staying inside. We'll want to make sure that you're following safety guidelines for your whole house and make sure that your adults know where you are at all times. One idea is that you could take those extra towels that we had and put them in the cracks underneath some doors just to help keep some of the heat in. You're also going to want to keep in mind that you're going to want to properly ventilate any room that you have. So that means that you're going to want to make sure that there's enough air coming in and enough air going out to keep you and the other people in your room with you safe. Your food provides your body with the energy for producing its own heat, and water is going to help you prevent dehydration. Cold air is very dry, so you'll want to make sure you drink extra water in the wintertime. After the storm is over, when the snow and the ice melt, it's tempting to relieve that cabin fever and go play outside. But make sure to check with an adult before heading outside. There might be a lot of heavy snow and it might have knocked down some power lines or even caused some gas leaks, so you'll want to make sure that you're being safe before you head out there. You can check with your local water company to make sure that your water is safe to drink, cook, and clean with. And you'll want to check with your utility company to find out when electricity or gas services might be restored. You can do this in a couple of different ways. One way to do that is to check the website or the power outage section of your local energy source that you use. Another way you can do this is through a website called poweroutage.us. Now this website will tell you all of the power outages in every state in the entire country. So let's check it out. If we click on Michigan, it'll tell us exactly how many power outages they are and where they are in each county. If you scroll down the page, you're going to see a bunch of different electric providers for the entire state of Michigan. This will tell you in alphabetical order the name of the energy provider, the number of customers that don't have power, and when it was last updated. Now, I don't know about you, but if I've been stuck inside for a long time, I want to go outside and enjoy some of the sunshine. But it might not be safe to do so just yet, so you'll want to check with your adult and make sure that it's okay before you head outside. With an adult, check in on your neighbors, especially if they live alone. Do they need an extra blanket? Is the heat working in their house? Do they need some help shoveling the driveway, their walkway, or some sidewalks? Restock your emergency supplies that you used so that you're prepared for the next winter storm. Well, thanks for joining us. I had a great time. I hope to see you next time. Have a great day.